Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. If you would like to support me or the channel in any way, you can do so by liking this video and subbing to the channel. I would like to welcome you guys to the first annual GOAT Fitness Bodybuilding Awards hosted by yours truly, GOAT Fitness. I am feeling a little bit under the weather today, guys, but I still have to get this video out because this is probably, I've been waiting to make this video for about a month now. So hopefully the fireworks in the background won't be too loud for you guys. But I'm going to present to you the 2021 GOAT Fitness Bodybuilding Awards voted for you by the subs of the channel. So without further ado, starting off with the most improved bodybuilder of 2021. This is between Samson Dowda, Nickwalker, Regan Grimes, and Hunter Labrada. And Nickwalker slightly edged out Regan Grimes. And honestly, I mean, you would have to go with Nickwalker. Last year, he did turn pro and he competed in the Chicago Pro right after that. I believe Nick took fourth place in that show. And that was only, I believe, maybe 6 to 8 weeks after he turned pro. So he was honestly still an amateur. And coming from that to winning the second and third biggest shows in bodybuilding with the Arnold Classic and the New York Pro, then placing top 5 at the Olympia, the future is very, very bright for Nick Walker. And honestly, if it was anyone other than Nick Walker, Regan Grimes would have definitely got this award. And it wasn't even just a whole year. The improvements that Regan and Milos were able to make from the Mr. Olympia to Legion to Prague to the KO Squad Egypt Pro, where Regan Grimes got his second pro win, man, was just incredible. But Regan definitely second as far as most improved goes. And next, we have the best poser of 2021. And Terrence Ruffin won this by a long shot. Breon Ainsley, amazing poser. Samson Dowda, amazing poser. Maybe the best poser in men's open bodybuilding. Logan Franklin, only 19%. That's kind of low. I feel like some of you guys are still asleep on Logan Franklin, but I'm not going to rant off in this video. I don't think he's a better poser than Terrence, but I definitely believe it's a little closer. But Terrence is amazing. And like I said before, in all honesty, if Terrence would have beat Chris Bumstead at the Classic Physique Mr. Olympia this past year, I don't believe I personally would have had a problem with it. I love Terrence physique. Terrence is an expert poser. And Terrence has the physique of kind of a Shaun Ray or a Lee Labrada, who are two of my favorite physiques of all time. So definitely very deserving of this award. And next we have the best male athlete of 2021. And this was Chris Bumstead by a long shot. Derek Lunsford, second, definitely amazing. Derek finally nailed it and was able to come in and win that 212 Mr. Olympia. Brandon Hendrickson, I see you guys don't really like the men's physique too much, but he's incredible as well, three-time champ. But Chris Bumstead, man, I mean, what can I say? And still, it's like every time you look at him, it's like, can he be beat? Terrence looks amazing, and as I said before, Terrence probably looks a lot better by himself. If I was looking at Terrence and Chris next to each other, I would pretty sure I would go with Chris. But seeing Terrence individually and seeing Terrence pose, you're like, man, this guy could be Mr. Olympia. But when Chris Bumstead hits the front last spread, that's all she wrote, man. I honestly don't think Chris Bumstead will be stopped anytime soon. And next we have the fan favorite bodybuilder 2021. And I actually thought this was going to be Ramon Dino by a long shot. And actually, he may be the fan favorite bodybuilder 2021. I'm actually not sure. The Brazilian fans may just be crazy, but Nick Walker did win the second and the third biggest shows in bodybuilding and take top 5 in his first Mr. Olympia. So I can definitely see why you guys voted for Nick Walker to be the fan favorite bodybuilder of the year, man. This guy is insane. This guy is crazy. And honestly, I've just been keeping up with Nick so much, I had to step back and look for myself. This is Nick's second year as a pro, and he won the Arnold Classic and the New York Pro. It's just insane, man. It's just incredible in all honesty. And next we have the best back of 2021, and this was Brandon Curry by a long shot. Voted for the subs, of course. I would have took Heidi Chupin personally. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my best backs from the Mr. Olympia video. If not, check it out. But I definitely like Brandon Curry's back this year. I feel like he came in a little bigger and a little fuller, and he didn't have as much detail in his back as he usually has. So probably any other year I would have took Brandon Curry, but for this year I definitely like Heidi's Chupin back more. But from the subs, you guys apparently like Brandon Curry's back, and I honestly can't argue with it. He does have a great back, and honestly, Brandon is a little darker guy too, so you can't too much see the density on some of the darker guys sometimes, in all honesty. And next, we have the best coach of 2021. I had to redo this because I left out Chris Aceto. But this was still Matt Jansen by a long shot. I could have seen Honey Roundbye maybe a little closer, but instead of putting up pictures of Matt Jansen, I'm actually going to put up three of his best athletes. And Justin Shire just turned pro. Some of you guys may be like, why do you have him up here? This guy is honestly incredible. Carlos Thomas Jr. impressed me. But this guy, he looked good on Instagram, but I did not expect him to show up at Nationals like that. Shaun Clarida, there's more need to be said. And Nick Walker, honestly, if I put Nick Walker's name on pretty much any of these categories, he probably would have won all of them. So I tried my best not to put Nick in every category. But Shaun Clarida, the Giant Killer, winning the Open Show this year. Matt Jansen is definitely killing it as a coach. And next, we have the best arms of 2021, which again, Nick Walker by a long shot, man. I would have expected Brandon Curry, Hunter, and Rowley, honestly, to be a lot closer. But I guess you guys just love Nick Walker, man. I mean, don't really know what much more I can say about him at this point. I mean, Nick is definitely a serious threat, and I think all of us see him as having the possibility to win the Mr. Olympia title. But honestly, this is nothing against Nick. Once I just take a good look at Big Ramy, and if Ramy consistently comes in condition, I don't see anyone being able to beat Big Ramy. Now, Nick Walker could be up there fighting one day, but as of now, I'm not sure. And as far as the best female athlete of 2021, you guys voted for Missy Truscott. Actually, wasn't too many votes on this. Probably was just mostly the female watchers on the channel. And I actually would have had Andrea Shaw, and I'll show pictures. I'm pretty sure you guys will see why. But don't forget that Sydney Gillian is a 5-time figure champ, I believe, and Sarah Villegas is a 2-time physique champ. They're both amazing. But this is Missy Truscott from the Legion Sports, where she got her qualification for the next Mr. Olympia. She actually placed second at this year's Fitness Olympia, which was actually pretty arguable, and I think she actually lost the physique round, which is honestly just insane. But Missy is amazing, and she's definitely been on Fouad's podcast a couple of times, so it's probably why some of you guys are familiar with her. But Andrea Shaw, our Miss Olympia, incredible. Probably going to be one of the best female bodybuilders of all time, if not already. And if you guys watched her posing routine or you watched the Mr. Olympia live, you guys heard Linda Murray's commentary. Linda Murray, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, and she was just had nothing but good things to say about Andrea. But me personally, I would have Andrea, but Missy is still amazing. And most likely to win the 2022 Mr. Olympia, of course, was Big Ramy. Nick Walker was second. Pretty much no one else was close. And this is what I was saying earlier, guys, when we were looking at the pictures of Nick Walker. When I'm looking at this, I don't see anyone that's going to beat this. Like, Brandon Curry played second to this, and definitely in prejudging when Ramy was a little off, I could see that. But looking at this physique, Brandon was second, and in my opinion, Brandon's physique isn't even close to this. This is honestly just insane. And unless Ramy gets old, he's going to hold on to the title. And last, we have the favorite YouTube channel 2021. I decided to keep myself out of this. Fouad Abiad's Bro Chat won with Nick Strength and Power second. Mark's Max Muscle, very close third. But Fouad's podcast definitely deserves it, man. Every time a podcast comes up, it feels like it's Christmas to me, man. I love the podcast. It's got a lot of people to know the bodybuilders, and I feel like we may not have supported them as much. I feel like they just make the bodybuilders seem more like normal humans, you know. We wouldn't have known how nice and, you know, how actually down-to-earth Nick Walker is, you know, Guy Sister Nino, because, like, the way that some people portray them on the internet, you wouldn't think that to be so. And Fouad also is amazing. I love the brand. I love the camaraderie in the sport. I love how he brings everyone together, man. Like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube as well. And apparently you guys too, because you guys voted this as the #1 YouTube channel of 2021. And second, Nick Strength and Power, man. I actually don't watch Nick Strength and Power's channel too much, but I have to give Nick his praise because he probably paved the way for all of these YouTube channels, including myself. And Nick, of course, was a huge reason for me starting my channel. Nick and Mark's Max Muscle, both of those guys really inspired me to start this YouTube. So definitely have to give Nick his flowers. He is the biggest channel and one of the best. I do wish he would go a little more in depth with some of his content. I feel like sometimes he just puts out content and kind of talks in repetitive loops just to make the video a little longer. But other than that, man, definitely amazing YouTuber, and he definitely paved the way for me to be where I'm at today, even though I'm not too far into the YouTube yet. But definitely have to pay respect to Nick Strength and Power if you are a bodybuilding content YouTuber. But I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. Hopefully for the second annual or the third annual, we may be actually able to get the athletes some prizes or something. But for now, you'll just get bragging rights over here at Go Fitness. I'm out.